Sneak into a club with no ID? I questioned. Don't need ID when you're Jake Taylor's sister, she laughed, so how about it? Looks like you could be doing with blowing off some steam. She was right. If I was leaving my past behind me, then it was time I started to have some fun and switch it up a little bit. I had to build a new life here and I was going to start with a bang. Your dad has invited us for dinner tonight. How do we do this without getting caught? Don't worry about that. Just wear something smoking and let me worry about the rest. I'll text Lacey and tell her to meet us there. You come to mine around 7 with your gran. Got it. Got it. I smiled. Now go so I can shower. Turning my music back up, I headed to my bathroom. Tonight was going to be a good night. I could already feel it. I didn't want to wear anything too revealing. That was always a tell that I was up to something, and my gran was great at finding out. I had decided to wear my all-in-one black jumpsuit. It was shoulderless but had sleeves. Matching it with a thin black belt around my waist and a pair of my glitter pumps, I grabbed my leather jacket. My hair was curled and hanging over my left shoulder, my makeup natural. Leah, are you ready? It's almost 7. My gran yelled from the bottom of the stairs. Putting my arms through my jacket, I gave myself a once-over. I was good to go. Grabbing my purse, phone, and money, I made my way downstairs. My gran was waiting at the bottom of them. Oh God, you are so much like your mom. As the words left her mouth, I paused. I never did quite see it, but I knew I had her eyes. With every year that passes, you are getting to look more and more like her. Don't cry, I whispered, fanning my face as I could feel my eyes start to water. She would be so proud of the woman you're becoming, she whispered, wiping her cheeks. Come on, honey, let's get going. Walking down the rest of the stairs, I noticed the box my gran was holding. Gran, did you bake a pie? She could cook, but baking wasn't really her strong point. No, I bought one, she laughed as she closed the door and we started our walk. Holy cow, Leah, their house is beautiful. This was the first time I had seen Alana's parents' house. It has got to be the biggest in the street. Money talks. It's massive, I whispered as we approached the front door. The door was already open. I could hear the faint sound of music playing softly in the background. There was more than just us invited, and suddenly I felt nervous. Guys, come on in. Charlotte was grinning at us as she ushered us inside. I had forgot how beautiful she was. Leah, Alana is in her room. Ellen, I'll take your coat, she offered, and my gran obliged. I could tell straight away they had money, but they didn't throw it in your face. They didn't seem stuck up. I had already started to make my way upstairs, but I didn't miss the stares I was receiving. I could hear music, so I followed the sound and came to a stop outside her door. With my hand on the handle, I pushed it open. So you have a room here and you share a house with Jake. Just how rich are you? I teased, closing the door behind me. Alana was sat in front of her mirrored wardrobe, applying her makeup. I'm not rich, my parents are. Sticking her tongue out, she got to her feet. I stole a little something to get us started. Winking, she produced a bottle of Jägermeister. If you expect me to eat dinner, I can't touch that. She had already cracked the seal and was passing me the bottle. Alana. Just a little one. She grinned. Seriously, you look fucking hot. He's going to be seething if he sees you out in that tonight. Shit. She hissed as if knowing she had fucked up. But instead of grilling her, I passed her the bottle after taking a sip. I could act as if I heard nothing. I did wonder what she meant though. Jake wasn't interested in me. He had that other girl falling at his feet. So what's your plan to get us out of here? I asked. I knew if I texted my gran telling her I was going out, she'd be fine. As long as I wasn't drunk and I was back before my curfew. Already sorted. She winked, taking another drink from the bottle. My mom doesn't mind if we miss the dinner. As long as I meet up with Jake when I'm ready to go home. Rolling her eyes, she passed the bottle back to me. I can't get drunk on my own, Leah, so drink up please. And I did. By the time we were ready to leave, I was tipsy, but I was happy. I was buzzed. For the first time since I got here, I was starting to feel like me again.